MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Corey Kluber is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Striding in, Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, the right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First offering on its way. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
That accepted. The center fielder, number 49.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
2-2. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Mike Morgan. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Adam Robinson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Indians, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35.
Stepping into the box, number 35, and he's ready to take his first cuts. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Sean Jones is on deck. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here's 1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Indians fail to score. Still no score.
Leading off with the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 27.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Bichette is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Striding into the box, number 8. He readies for his first plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Nope. 3-0. Reese McGuire would be next. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 10.
Coming to the plate now, Reese McGuire, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The set and the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two and one. Here it is. Called strike two as he locks him up there.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, Franmil Reyes. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Franmil Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And this is low, ball one.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with two gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Travis Jankowski. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
The right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Now here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Jankowski leads off second with nobody out. The 0-2 once more. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now
boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Mike Morgan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. A 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. The second for one, but they will not have a shot at two. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Here comes the 0-1. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
drilled to the right side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Hey now, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two and 0 now.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3 and 0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-0 pitch. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The designated hitter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready now, number 13, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Boy, not much you can do with that one from a pitching standpoint. D-Row makes a pretty good pitch, and somehow, some way, this guy's able to muscle one in for a base hit.
Yeah, and you know what? Good job by the hitter right there. Not trying to do too much. I know he got jam sandwiched right there, but he was able to find some green grass and give himself a chance.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
3 runs already home here. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 3-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hard hit toward the hole. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and there's one down now.
Batting it, the right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 fouled off. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
In now, Roberto Perez. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing a really good job of hitting off the fastball today. So far, 6 of their hits have come off the hard stuff, so it seems like they're certainly timing those pitches well. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, number 8, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Changeup called strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. One down.
Now batting, number 10.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Travis.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. McGuire, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker in the dirt.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 49.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The batter, the first baseman, Mike Morgan.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. As a look, now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays lead it 3-0. Now batting, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
Ball 1.
1-0.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His
Now
eyes
batting.
lit up right there.
Number
This pitcher's
35.
lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, number 35. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
No, that's too high.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. On the ground to third. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
The batter, the second baseman, Sean.
Now to the plate, Sean Jones. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail it here 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Teoscar Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Jones is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off for the
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Ranbir Reyes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. One and two now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. So a full count now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The next 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. 1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Lindor.
At the plate, Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His first homer here in the series, and the Indians are now on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
In now, Josh Donaldson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Striding in for the Indians, Jordan Luplow. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Jankowski is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Stepping in now, number 8.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Perez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two and 0 now. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3 and 0 now.
3-0.
Travis Jankowski is on deck. The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. First offering on its way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. Jones will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Blue Jays on top, 4-1. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, that's a bullet right there. You're thinking this is extra bases off the bat, but a terrific play by the outfielder.
Yeah, and I thought he was hanging out watching himself and digging what he had just done, but that's not the case. He was busting it out of the box. Nice play by the defender to get that ball in, hold him to a single.
In now, number 35. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Perez at second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jankowski going back on it, and this one bounds around against the wall. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
Go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Jones. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-1 to him now. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard.
Sam Gaviglio takes the mound from the bullpen, and he replaces a starter that you could argue wasn't necessarily at the end of his rope in this one.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Franmil Reyes will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. He is called a strike, down and in. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. Francisco Lindor is on deck. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The set and the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Josh Donaldson would be next. Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
So stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm on the base hit. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Giro. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
One and one. Here it is. Hit softly down the line at first. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. It's the Indians 5, the Jays 4. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Phil Maton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Leading off the inning, Mike Morgan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
No.
Well above the letters with the fastball
1-1.
that time. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Reyes ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Stepping up to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Play 12. 1-2 to count.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting, number 27.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Luplow sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding in once again, number 13. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something. without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Ball.
And there's ball one.
Playing 11. 1-1.
And that's taken up and in for ball two.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Number 35 is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 5, the Jays 4. Derek Law gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Into the box, Roberto Perez.
Leading off,
Fly out and a single for him so
The
far.
catcher, Roberto Perez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And this is taken outside
1
for ball one.
No strike.
Count even now at 1-1. Fastball well outside. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Full count still.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeehaw!
And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Bases are empty. One man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So digging in now, number 35, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
The count now at 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Sean Jones, man at first after the two-out walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 0-1 offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 11.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Grounded to the right. To his left, Jones. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 8. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lindor scoops it up, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. There he goes. A bouncer to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold now thanks to first and right second fielder. Here.
Travis.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 offering hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Indians 5, the Jays 4. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
In now for Cleveland, Frenlo Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
No strike.
The 3-0. And this is taken. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready once again, Carlos Santana. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Tepera, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0. Francisco Lindor will be next. Pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1-2.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Reyes over at second. Santana at first with no outs. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Tim Mesa is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan.
In now, Jordan Luplow. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Four runs here in this half inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Ready on 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The third baseman, number 13, Jose Ramirez.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jose Ramirez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. He's running. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, number 35.
Ready for another chance. Number 35. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Luplow stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brad Hand comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Mike Morgan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 13. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 2 out with the man at first. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Indians get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Oliver Perez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland